Hello again, children in nursery and reception. It's been lovely talking to you this week. I've really enjoyed talking to the children in my class, and I know Mrs. Humphreys and Mrs. Hargrave have loved talking to the children in their class too. I promised some of the children in my class that I would show them my dog Pippi. So she's here and she's going to listen to the story with you. Here she is. Come on then, Pippi. There you go. So Pippi is a sausage dog and she's 3 years old. Say hello, Pippi, to the children in nursery and reception. And talking of dogs, Jack Peters in my class. Hello, Jack. Had some exciting news to tell me today on the telephone. It's his dog Mabel's birthday. So happy birthday, Mabel. Now, Pippi, you need to make yourself comfortable and get ready for the story. So children, are you comfortable and ready for the story? The story that I've chosen for this week is Spinderella by Julia Donaldson and Sebastian Braun. The children of Scuttleton Primary School were eating their dinner. Fish fingers, potatoes and peas. High up above them, the spiders of Scuttleton Primary School were eating their dinner. Flies, flies and flies. How many flies have we got today, Mum? Asked Spinderella, the smallest spider. Lots, said Mum. Loads, said her brothers and sisters. That's not a number, complained Spinderella. Never mind about numbers. Eat up your flies, said Mum. After dinner, the children went out to play football. The spiders swung down to watch. What a tackle, they cried, and yippee! The children scored goal after goal. How many goals is that, Mum? Asked Spinderella. Lots, said Mum. Loads, said her brothers and sisters. Spinderella sighed. What a family! How will I ever learn about numbers? When the children had gone home, Spinderella said, Why don't we play football? Don't be silly, said her biggest brother Speedy. We haven't got a ball, said her second biggest brother Scrabble. I can see a P on the floor, said Spinderella. We can use that. Mum chose Speedy and Scrabble as the captains of each team. Nearly all the spiders decided to join Speedy's team because he was the fastest runner. Let's have a look at the teams. What do you think about the teams, children? Do they look fair to you? Let's have a look at Speedy's team. How many spiders on Speedy's team? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many spiders on Scrabble's team? 1, 2. What do you think? Do you think that's a fair way of doing it? What do you think? Speedy's team scored all the goals. It's not fair, the spiders on Scrabble's team shouted. Yes, it is. You're just jealous, shouted the spiders on Speedy's team. To make things worse, the spiders hurt their legs kicking the pea. Before long, they were all quarrelling, moaning and kicking each other instead of the pea. Mum had to blow her whistle. How many spiders should we have in each team, Mum? Asked Spinderella. Lots, said Mum. Loads, said her brothers and sisters. What do you think, children? I think both teams should have the same number, said Spinderella. Well done if you thought that too. But her brothers and sisters all turned on her. Down with numbers, they yelled. Next morning, Spinderella woke early. She felt sad. I wish I could learn about numbers, she sighed. And so you shall, came a loud voice. Spinderella spun round and saw an enormous hairy spider. Who are you? Asked Spinderella. I am your hairy godmother, said the enormous spider. Follow me. Spinderella scuttled after her, out of the dinner hall, along a corridor, and into a classroom. Can you see that map? And up to the ceiling. Spinderella looked down and saw a teacher come into the classroom with a pile of football bibs. "Keep your eyes and ears open," said the hairy godmother, and in a flash she was gone. "Now I want you to count yourselves," said the teacher. "There should be 20 of you, but let's check." Then came the most wonderful sound. The children took turns to shout out a number from 1 to 20. Should we have a look? Should we count the numbers first? Can you see the numbers at the top? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's see if the children match the numbers. Make sure we've got 20 children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Spinderella swung joyfully backwards and forwards in time to the counting. The teacher gave out the football bibs. "Put them on and find the others with the same colour," he said. Soon there were 2 groups of children. "How many in each team?" asked the teacher. Do you know how many there would be in each team, children? The children counted again. Shall we count? How many children in this team, in the red team? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you guess 10? Well done. 10 reds, said a girl in red. Let's count the blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done if you guessed 10 blues. 10 blues, said a boy in blue. The same number, shouted Spinderella. She was so excited that she let go of her thread. So there were 10 reds and 10 blues. So there should be 20 children in total. Should we double check? Make sure there are 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well done. Spinderella was so excited that she let go of her thread. Can you see her thread, children? It's breaking here. Look, a spider! Squash it! Screamed someone. Spinderella froze in terror. Oh dear, poor Spinderella. Let's put it out of the window, said the teacher, and he did. Suddenly Spinderella was outside. Can you see her? She's so tiny, isn't she, on the tree? I'm lost, she wailed. I'll never see my mum again. But then she turned round and spotted 2 football goals. I know where I am now, she said. She scuttled round the outside of the school, in through the open window, can you see, from the tree, all the way round the school, in through the open window of the dining hall, and up to the web. Hello, Mum, I can count up to 20, she said. Never mind about that. Eat up your flies, said Mum. I'm going to count them first, said Spinderella, and she did. I've got 14 flies, she told her brothers and sisters. So what, they said. Down with numbers. Up with flies and football. That night the spiders decided to play football again. Mum, said Spinderella, I've been counting. There are 10 of us. So we need... How many spiders would they need on each team if there are 10 spiders? So we've got 10 fingers. How many fingers on each side? How many spiders would there be? There'd be 5. Well done if you got that. So we need 5 spiders on each side. Some of the spiders muttered, down with numbers, but Mum shut them up. Spinderella sorted them into 2 teams of 5. She was in Scrabble's team and she also helped Mum to keep the score. This time no one quarrelled or kicked each other, and at half-time each team had scored 3 goals. But still the spiders kept hurting themselves. They kept hurting their spindly legs kicking the pea. "I wish we had some football boots," sighed Spinderella. "And so you shall," came a voice. It was the hairy godmother again. "How many boots do you each need?" she asked. "Lots," said Mum. "Loads," said Spinderella's brothers and sisters. "That's not good enough," said the hairy godmother. "I need to have a number." Now, children, I know you know. How many legs, does a spider have? We know insects have 6 legs, and a spider belongs to a group of creatures called arachnids. Do you know? Well done. 8 legs. 8, shouted Spinderella. "We've each got 8 legs. So we need 8 boots." "Done," said the hairy godmother. There was a flash, and there on the floor were 10 little piles of boots. Should we count to make sure none of the spiders have been left out and there are 10? Should we count them? 1 pile, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Each pile had 8 boots in it. The spiders put them on and laced them up. I wonder if there's anyone in nursery or reception who could tell me how many boots there are all together. You've got 10 piles of 8 boots. I wonder. Then they had a wonderful second half. They scored goal after goal. The hairy godmother clapped and clapped. With only a minute left to go, each team had scored 8 goals. "It's going to be a draw," muttered Spinderella. But just then the ball came her way and she gave it an almighty kick. Can you see Spinderella? And she's kicked the pea. You see the goalposts? Spinderella had scored the winning goal. All the spiders ran up to her. They picked her up and all together they cheered. "Up with Spinderella! Up with numbers!" And that's the end of the story, children. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really pleased that they got to play a fair game of football, so you can see that counting is important. And now I've got a couple of activities that you might like to do. I'll share those with you now. I think Pippi enjoyed that story, and Pippi, you were ever so good because you stayed quiet all the way through. Okay, so I thought one thing that might be quite nice to do would be to make my own spider. You could draw a spider, or you could have a go at making one like me. So I'm going to use Play-Doh for mine, which is plasticine. So first of all I'm going to roll out the body. There's the body. And now I'm going to roll out the head. Attach them together. And I'm going to use some little sticks for the legs. You could use cocktail sticks, you could use pencils, you could use cotton buds. I'm going to add some legs this side. Do you remember how many legs a spider has? That's right, 8 legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 4 legs. How many more do I need to make 8? Should we count on? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Count on from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 4 more legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 legs on this side and 4 legs on this side. Let's have a count to make sure we've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, my spider's starting to look good. I wonder if any of you know how many eyes a spider has. The spider usually has 8 eyes as well. So would you help me to count 8 eyes for my spider? I'm just going to use some buttons that I found in the sewing box. So that's the first eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's my spider. Oh, I'm very pleased with her. I think I'm going to call her Gloria. I wonder if I added up all the eyes and all the legs, how many that would be. Maybe if you make a spider, you could add up all the eyes and all the legs and let me know what the answer is. That'd be great. Okay, so I'm going to put Gloria down and I think I'm going to do a spider picture now. So I'm going to use some paint. And I'm going to make a fingerprint spider. I'm going to put some paint on my finger. Okay. A bit of black paint. And then I'm going to make a spider. So there's my spider. Remember how many legs? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the other side, how many did we have to make 8? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I'm going to hang my spider from a thread. There's her thread. Oh, she looks a little bit lonely, so I think I might do another spider. There's my fingerprint. And then 1 leg, 2, 3, 4. And the same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another spider thread. Okay, and I think I'll do one more spider. Might need a little bit more paint on my finger. That's my last spider. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 more legs the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are my spiders. I wonder how many legs altogether there are in that picture. Maybe you could have a go. Maybe you could make a spider picture, have some spiders hanging from a thread. Perhaps you could send me a picture and tell me how many legs altogether there are in your picture. Okay, it's been lovely to read you a story again. And I think there's someone who wants to say goodbye to you. So I'm just going to find Pippi and she's going to wave goodbye to you. Come on then, Pippi, come and say goodbye to the children. You sat ever so quietly. Come and say goodbye. There you are. I think you enjoyed that story, didn't you? You're going to say goodbye? Goodbye. You maybe could do a paw print picture, couldn't you? Okay. Goodbye, children in nursery and reception. Looking forward to reading you a story next week. Bye.